Here we have a 2017 Ford F-350 XLT. It has a 6.2 liter V8 gasoline engine, sending power through an automatic transmission to all four wheels. This truck currently has 122,000 kilometers. For the interior, we have your power mirrors, windows, and locks, all found around the top of the door panel here. Your door handle is integrated into the pull there, and there is a ton of storage all along your door panel as well. You do have a nice two-tone black and gray combination for the interior with cloth seats up front. You have two buckets on either side, as well as a bench seat in the middle that you can fold down to be an armrest if you need. And the driver's seat is power operated by the switches on the side here. And then while we're down here, you can also see we have your headlight controls with your fog light, your bed light, and your gauge cluster illumination controls, as well as your power adjustable pedal, your parking brake and parking brake release, and then we have your hood release down there as well. It's a little bit easier to see before we hop on up. The truck uses a traditional turnkey ignition system. Nice and easy. And you can see that the gauge cluster is a combination of analog and digital displays. If you zoom in here, you can see we have 122,817 kilometers on the odometer. On the steering wheel, we have the controls for your gauge cluster, cruise control below that, Bluetooth on the other side with your stereo controls above that as well. For the stereo, you have AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB and Bluetooth connectivity. You also have your backup camera when you put the vehicle in reverse. It will show up right there with your backup sensors displayed as well. Then we also have your gear select up here, which has your tow mode at the very end, as well as your gear select on the side. We also have your traction control above that, a little storage compartment along the top with apparently an Allen key that we will not leave in here. Then we also have your two-wheel to four-wheel drive selector, your trailer brake, the analog controls around the stereo all around there. We also have your climate control just below your CD player with ice-cold air conditioning, two 12-volt inputs on the side here. We have a USB input as well as another 12-volt. Then we also have a little storage pocket underneath there as well. On the dash, we have additional storage compartments all along here. Then we also have your armrest here. It does take two hands to lower it down. I'll show you when we get to the back compartment as well, where there's two cup holders and a little bit of storage as well. Underneath here, you can just press this button here to raise up a little storage compartment underneath, and you can go ahead and remove your cup holders and lock them into place if you want them down there, or if there's someone in the middle, you can just put them back in as well. This I can do with one hand. And locks into place, put that back down, and you're good to go. And then up here, we have your interior light controls, and then you have 6 auxiliary switches that you can wire up to whatever you please. And you can see that they actually light up as they're activated, making it super easy to keep track of them. And they do have a nice tactile click to them, as you can clearly hear. And then we have your sun and glass holder just above that as well. The F-350 is equipped with 20-inch aftermarket alloy wheels finished in black, wrapped in 35-inch Joyroad tires. We do have a really nice white color for the exterior with some black accenting all throughout. You'll find in the front that the grille and the bumper have been plastic dipped white to match the exterior. Then we also have your tow hooks in the middle here, as well as your fog lights just below that. Alongside here, also plastic dipped white, you have your F-350 XLT badge, as well as your black running boards all the way along the bottom. We do have folding side mirrors here. Super easy just to lock them into place or pull them out as well. You also have a keypad for entry into the vehicle without the key, so you can go to any Ford dealership and they can reprogram that to any code that you want. Super handy. You also have tinted rear windows, nice big back seats as you can see. We do have a rolling cover for your box. The box does have a spray-in bed liner as well. Then in the back here, you will see behind the tire, we do have an aftermarket airbag set up in the back here. It doesn't have a compressor built in. There is just a nozzle underneath here, right there, that you can hook up a compressor to fill the rear airbags pretty conveniently there. And then while you're down here, you can see we also have your parking sensors in the back, as well as your trailer hitch right in the middle. And then underneath, you can see we also have your spare tire, and you can see the lines for the airbags tucked away underneath there as well. You also find that we have Super Duty right in the tailgate all along the bottom. Then your badging for Ford. And Flex Fuel, that's the type of engine in there. Then we have your backup camera right above the tailgate handle. And then when you pull it, drops down nice and easy. So you can see that spray and bed liner is nicely installed there. And of course it's winter, so you do get your snow in the back here, but you do have a ton of bed space back here with lots of mounting points all along on each side. Let's go ahead and lock that up. And then you will see that the F-350 does have a stock exhaust still equipped on the vehicle. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch towards the front of the door panel, and just like the fronts, you do have your door handle integrated into the pull there, as well as a bunch of storage along the bottom, also just like the front. You do get a ridiculous amount of legroom and headroom in the back of the F-350. We do use the same nice cloth material for the rear seats as we do the front. And you also find that we have a storage pocket on the back of both the front seats. And then the armrest that folds down that I couldn't do with one hand. You can see we do have the 2 cup holders, a little storage tray, and then inside here is just a little storage compartment as well. A cool trick with this truck is we can easily fold up the rear seats if you need some additional storage room in the back. And then you are able to make a little storage tray in here. You can see we just take this little lever, locks it into place, makes it nice and sturdy. If you need to separate it a little bit, and then you can fold down the seats using the handles on either side. Drops down nice and easy, and I just can't reach the other one from the other side, but trust me, it is the exact same process. And that was the 2017 Ford F-350 XLT. If you're interested in this 1-ton 4x4 pickup truck that is built to tow, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. When you come down, we get you a $25 Visa gift card or 50 air miles reward miles. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.